Good morning, students. In the previous video, we have proved that sum of the zeros of a quadratic polynomial ax square plus bx plus c, where a is not equal to 0, a, b, c belongs to real numbers, and alpha and beta are the zeros of the quadratic polynomial is given by the formula, that is sum of the zeros is given by the formula minus b by a, that is minus coefficient of x by coefficient of x square. Product of the zeros, as alpha and beta are the zeros, product of the zeros means alpha into beta is given by the formula c by a, that is constant by coefficient of x square. See, so ax square plus bx plus c is the general form of quadratic polynomial where a is not equal to 0, a, b, c belongs to real number, and let alpha and beta be the zeros, and we proved that sum of the zeros. So we verified that sum of the zeros equal to minus of coefficient of x by coefficient of x square, and product of the zeros equal to constant by coefficient of x square. But here we proved that sum of the zeros. So as we assumed alpha and beta are the zeros, here alpha and beta are the Greek letters, and we will be going to get another symbol, that is gamma, in the coming. Sum of the zeros, that is alpha plus beta equal to minus b by a, nothing but minus coefficient of x by coefficient of x square. Product of the zeros, product of the zeros, that is alpha into beta, alpha into beta is given by c by a, where c is constant by a coefficient of x square. So we proved that sum of the zeros equal to alpha plus beta equal to minus b by a, and product of the zeros equal to alpha and beta equal to c by a. So if you want to find the sum of the zeros of a quadratic polynomial or product of the zeros of the quadratic polynomial, no need to find the zeros. Without actually finding the zeros, you can find the sum of the zeros by using the formula alpha plus beta equal to minus b by a, and alpha into beta equal to, that is the product of the zeros equal to alpha into beta equal to c by a. Now we take another concept. Here, when we know the quadratic polynomial, we are able to find the zeros of the quadratic polynomial. Given quadratic polynomial ax square plus bx plus c, we can find the zeros. So in some of the cases it may not be possible to find the zeros. So we deal with later. Now, given zeros of a quadratic polynomial, how do you find the quadratic polynomial? That is our present question. There is a quadratic polynomial whose zeros are 2 and minus 3. There is a quadratic polynomial whose zeros are 2 and minus 3. Find the quadratic polynomial. Here you see, let that quadratic polynomial whose zeros are 2 and minus 3 be ax square plus bx plus c, where a is not equal to 0. Where a is not equal to 0. And the zeros of it are, and its zeros are alpha and beta. What? You are required to find the quadratic polynomial whose zeros are 2 and minus 3. And you have assumed that quadratic polynomial as ax square plus bx plus c, where a is not equal to 0. And its zeros are alpha and beta. We know that ax square plus bx plus c can be written as k into x minus alpha into x minus beta, or k into x square minus half alpha plus beta into x plus alpha beta. So then alpha and beta are the zeros of the quadratic polynomial ax square plus bx plus c. Ax square plus bx plus c can be written in the form of k into x minus alpha into x minus beta. What? K into x minus alpha into x minus beta. But this can be written in the form of k into x square, x into beta, beta x minus alpha into x, minus alpha x minus alpha into minus beta plus alpha beta. And the same can be written as k into x square. From these two take minus x as common. Minus x into alpha plus beta plus alpha beta. So in the previous video we got this statement. So ax square plus bx plus c equal to k into x square minus half. You can write x here. X square minus half alpha plus beta into x plus alpha beta. When alpha and beta are the zeros. So when alpha and beta are the zeros of a quadratic polynomial ax square plus bx plus c, then that ax square plus bx plus c can be written in the form of k into x square minus half what? Alpha plus beta into x plus alpha beta. Here, two zeros of the quadratic polynomial are given. What are the two zeros here? 2 and minus 3. Let alpha equal to 2 and beta equal to minus 3. What? Let alpha equal to 2 and beta equal to minus 3. Find alpha plus beta. 2 plus half minus 3 minus 1. Find alpha into beta. 2 into minus 3 minus 6. Yes? Now alpha plus beta equal to minus 1, alpha beta equal to minus 6. To get the quadratic polynomial ax square plus bx plus c, ax square plus bx plus c is in the form of what? K into x square minus alpha plus beta and x plus alpha beta. So k into x square minus half alpha plus beta and x plus alpha beta can be written as k into x square minus half. What is alpha plus beta? Minus 1 into x. What is alpha beta? Minus 6. It is the alpha plus beta, we write minus 1. It is the alpha beta, we write minus 6. Then k into x square plus x minus 6. Here you can put different values for k to get a quadratic polynomial whose zeros are 2 and minus 3. So generally we put k equal to 1 here. Here coefficient of x square, coefficient of x and constants are integral coefficients. So to make this integral, to make this polynomial as integral coefficients into the 1, 1, minus 6. We can put k equal to 1, 2, 3, 4 and so on. But among them, we put k equal to 1. Put k equal to 1. When k equal to 1, what is the quadratic polynomial? X square plus x minus 6 is the required quadratic polynomial whose zeros are 2 and minus 3. Then you put k equal to 2. You get what? 2x square plus 2x minus 12. See whether you get this 2 and minus 3 as the zeros? Yes. 2 into x square plus x minus 6. 2 into, what are the factors of this? X plus 3 into x minus 2. So now we have to equate each factor to 0. As it is a constant factor, we cannot equate that to 0. We have to equate x plus 3 equal to 0, x minus 3 equal to 0. When x plus 3 equal to 0, what is the 0? What is the value of x? Minus 3. When x equal to x minus 3 equal to 0, what is the value of x? 2. So minus 3 and 2 are 0. So you can take any value for k, but we take k equal to 1 here. Then the required quadratic polynomial is what? X square plus x minus 6 is the required quadratic polynomial whose zeros are 2 and minus 3. So now we are going to find the quadratic polynomial whose zeros are 2 and minus 3. Let the quadratic polynomial be a square plus b plus c whose zeros are 2 and minus 3. And the zeros of it are taken as alpha and beta. As alpha and beta are the zeros of this quadratic polynomial, we can get this quadratic polynomial in the form of ax square plus b plus c equal to k into, so x minus alpha into x minus beta, which can be in the form of k into x square minus half alpha plus beta and x plus alpha beta. Now here assume one of the zeros as alpha and other zero as beta. Let alpha equal to 2 and beta equal to minus 3. Alpha plus beta, 2 plus half minus 3 minus 1. alpha into beta, 2 into minus 3 minus 6. Put these values alpha plus beta and alpha beta in this one to get ax square plus bx plus c. That is a quadratic polynomial whose zeros are 2 and minus 3. Now k into x square minus half alpha plus beta into x plus alpha beta equal to k into x square minus half alpha plus beta minus 1 into x alpha beta minus 6 minus half minus plus. You can put different values for k. You get different quadratic polynomial whose zeros are 2 and minus 3 only. So we put k equal to 1 here, then you get x square plus x minus 6 is the required quadratic polynomial whose zeros are 2 and minus 3. Now we take example 5. Say example 6 is page number 64. Find a quadratic polynomial with the zero of it are 2 and minus 1 by 3. Find the quadratic polynomial. Find the quadratic polynomial if its zeros are 2 and minus 1 by 3. Now see, let ax square plus bx plus c be the required quadratic polynomial and its zeros are alpha and beta. So let the required quadratic polynomial whose zeros are 2 and minus 1 by 3 be ax square plus bx plus c, and let its zeros are be alpha and beta. Then this ax square plus bx, see first of all you find alpha plus beta. Now alpha equal to 2, beta equal to minus 1 by 3. Let one of the zeros be alpha, that is equal to 2, and beta equal to minus 1 by 3. Now find alpha plus beta. 2 plus half minus 1 by 3, 3 LCM, 1 3, 3 2 6, plus and minus minus, 3 ones, 1 ones 1, gives what? 5 by 3. Now alpha into beta, alpha into beta means product of the zeros. Find the product of those two, 2 into minus 1 by 3, minus 2 by 3. Now ax square, that is the required quadratic polynomial, should be of the form, because as alpha and beta, the zeros of this quadratic polynomial are dual. Ax square plus bx plus c can be in the form of k into x square minus half alpha plus beta into x plus alpha beta. This is the required formula to find the quadratic polynomial when the zeros are given. When the zeros of a quadratic polynomial are given, by assuming those two zeros as alpha and beta, we use this formula k into x square minus half alpha plus beta into x plus alpha beta to get the quadratic polynomial whose zeros are given. So now k into x square minus half, what is alpha plus beta here? 5 by 3 into x plus what is alpha into beta? Minus 2 by 3. Now simplify this one. K into x square minus 5x by 3 minus 2 by 3 plus half minus. Now we can put different values for k to get a quadratic polynomial whose zeros are 2 and minus 1 by 3. But here we take k equal to 3. So to make this coefficients of x square as integral coefficient, we try to eliminate this 3. Then put k equal to 3, this 3 will be eliminated. Put k equal to 3. 3 into x square minus 5x by 3 minus 2 by 3. Multiply each term by 3. 3 into x square, 3x square. 3 into 5x by 3 minus 5x, 3 gets cancelled. 3 into minus 2 by 3 minus 6. minus 2. So this is the required quadratic polynomial whose zeros are 2 and minus 1 by 3. See, if you want to check, no need to check, but if you want to check, you can check it. 3 minus 2 is minus 6. 6 1 6, 6 minus 1 5. Yes, minus 1 by 3 and 2. Now, go through the same page 64 and we have two problems. I will try these. What is the first one? Find a quadratic polynomial with zeros minus 2 and 1 by 3. Find a quadratic polynomial with zeros minus 2 and 1 by 3. Let ax square plus bx plus c be the required quadratic polynomial. And its zeros be alpha and beta. But actually zeros are given. What are they? Minus 2 and 1 by 3. And we are assuming that minus 2 and 1 by 3 has alpha and beta. Let alpha equal to minus 2, beta equal to 1 by 3. Find alpha plus beta. Minus 2 plus 1 by 3. 3 is the LCM. 3 minus 2 is minus 6. Plus 1 by 3 gives what? Minus 5 by 3. Product of the zeros, alpha into beta. Here, zeros are given. We are finding the sum of the zeros and product of the zeros. What is the product of zeros? Minus 2 into 1 by 3 gives what? Minus 2 by 3. Now, what is our formula to get quadratic polynomial whose zeros are so and so, so and so? Ax square plus bx plus c should be the form of k into x square minus half alpha plus beta into x plus alpha beta. This is the formula to find the quadratic polynomial when the zeros are given. By assuming those zeros are alpha and beta, we get the quadratic polynomial using this formula k into x square minus half alpha plus beta into x plus alpha beta. So k into we need not write this. So apply this formula. K into x square minus half. What is alpha plus beta? Minus 5 by 3 into x plus what is alpha beta? Minus 2 by 3. Now k into x square minus half minus plus 5 by 3 into x plus into minus 2 by 3. Now we can put different values for k and you get different polynomials whose zeros are minus 2 and 1 by 3 only. You take k equal to 6, 9. You get quadratic polynomial whose zeros are minus 2 and 1 by 3. But we take the simplified one. So we take k equal to 3 to make the coefficients of the terms as integral coefficients. So coefficients which are integrals, put k equal to 3. 3x square, 3 gets cancelled, plus 5x, 3 gets cancelled, minus 2. This is the required quadratic polynomial whose zeros are minus 2 and 1 by 3. So now we have one more problem here under this. Try this. We will do it later. And go to 3.3, page number 67. Third one. Find the quadratic polynomial for the zeros alpha beta given in each case. Find the quadratic polynomial for the zeros alpha and beta given in each case. So we have 4 problems in this one. So I take the first one. 2 minus 1. So what are the zeros of a quadratic polynomial given here? 2n minus 1. 2n minus 1 are the zeros of a quadratic polynomial, and we are required to find the quadratic polynomial. Now let alpha equal to 2, beta equal to minus 1. Let the quadratic polynomial be ax square plus bx plus c, and alpha and beta are its zeros, and alpha and beta are its zeros. Now find alpha plus beta. 2 plus half minus 1. What is 2 plus half minus 1? 1. Find alpha into beta. 2 into minus 1. Minus 2. So now alpha plus beta equal to 1 and alpha beta equal to minus 2. What is the formula to find the quadratic polynomial? So we know that ax square plus bx plus c equal to k into x square minus half alpha plus beta into x plus alpha beta. So our required quadratic polynomial should be the form of k into x square minus half alpha plus beta into x plus alpha beta. So k into x square minus half. What is alpha plus beta? 1. And what is alpha into beta? Minus 2. So now k into x square minus x minus 2. Here the coefficients are integers only. Then we put k equal to 1. Put k equal to 1. 1 into x square minus x minus 2. That is equal to x square minus x minus 2. The required quadratic polynomial. Whose zeros are 2n minus 1. When you put k equal to 2, you get quadratic polynomial. Whose zeros are 2n minus 1 only. Yes? But here we put k equal to 1. Next. Root 3 and minus root 3. Root 3 and minus root 3. So you are required to find a quadratic polynomial whose zeros are root 3 and minus root 3. Let ax square plus bx plus c be the required quadratic polynomial and its zeros are alpha and beta. Yes. Let ax square plus bx plus be the required quadratic polynomial and its zeros be alpha and beta. Let alpha equal to root 3, beta equal to minus root 3. So find the quadratic polynomial. What is the formula to find the quadratic polynomial? K into x square minus half alpha plus beta into x plus alpha beta. First of all, you have to find alpha plus beta. Root 3 plus half minus root 3, which is equal to 0. Now, alpha into beta, root 3 into minus root 3, plus into minus, root 3 into root 3, 3. Now, what is the required quadratic polynomial? So k into x square minus half alpha plus beta into x plus alpha beta. K into x square minus half. What is alpha plus beta? 0. What is alpha beta? Minus 3. What is the resulting polynomial? K into x square. But this you get what? 0. Here minus 3. Put k equal to 1. Put k equal to 1. Then you get what? X square minus 3. The required quadratic polynomial whose zeros are root 3 and minus root 3. Check if you want to. X whole square minus root 3 whole square. X plus root 3 into x minus root 3. Now what are zeros? Minus root 3 and plus root 3. Yes? Now we take the third one. Here in this case, zeros are given. What? Zeros. Alpha and beta are given. And you are finding the quadratic polynomial. And 1 by 4 and minus 1. You write the same steps. What are they? Let ax square plus b plus c be the required quadratic polynomial and its zeros be alpha and beta. So alpha equal to 1 by 4, beta equal to minus 1. Alpha plus beta 1 by 4 plus half minus 1. What is the LCM? 4. 4 ones, 1 ones 1. 1 4, 4 into minus 1 minus 4. Minus 3 by 4. Alpha into beta 1 by 4 into minus 1 gives what? Minus 1 by 4. Now your required quadratic polynomial is what? K into x square minus half alpha plus beta into x plus alpha beta. K into x square minus half, what is alpha plus beta? Minus 3 by 4 into x plus what is alpha beta? Minus 1 by 4. Simplify it first. K into x square minus into minus plus 3 by 4x plus into minus 1 by 4. So it will be more effective while dealing with the symbols. Now, what should be taken as the value of k here? Put k equal to 4. Put k equal to 4. When you put k equal to 4, you get integral coefficients. K 4 into x square plus 3 by 4x minus 1 by 4. Multiply this, you get 4x square. 4 into 3 by 4, 4 gets cancelled 3x. 4 into minus 1 by 4, 4 gets cancelled minus 1. So this is the required quadratic polynomial whose zeros are 1 by 4 and minus 1. So, and you have one more problem in this, that is 1 by 2 and 3 by 2. So can I tell how to solve it? 1 by 2 and 3 by 2. Try to tell. Let ax square plus bx plus c be the required quadratic polynomial whose zeros and its zeros be alpha and beta. And let alpha equal to 1 by 2 and beta equal to 3 by 2. Find, what should we find now? Alpha plus beta. 1 by 2 plus 3 by 2. Denominator same. 2, 1 plus 3, 4 by 2, that is equal to 2. Alpha into beta, 1 by 2 into 3 by 2, gives what? 3 by 4. So, as alpha and beta are 0, what is the required quadratic polynomial? The quadratic polynomial should be in the form of what? K into x square minus half alpha plus beta into x plus alpha beta. Actually, ax square plus bx plus c is the required quadratic polynomial. But as you have assumed alpha and beta are the zeros of the quadratic polynomial, that quadratic polynomial should be in the form of k into x square minus half alpha plus beta into x plus alpha beta. So, which you have learned the previous video. K into, if need be, go to that video once again. So, k into x square minus half, what is alpha plus beta? 2. What is alpha into beta? 3 by 4. Now k into x square minus 2x plus 3 by 4. Now we take the value of k as well. Put k equal to 4. Come on. 4 into x square minus 2x plus 3 by 4. Multiply these two by 4. That 4x square minus 8x. 4 into 3 by 4 gives what? Plus 3. Now the required quadratic polynomial whose whose zeros are 1 by 23 by 2 is 4x square minus 8x plus 3. And we have one more concept in the same one. Given zeros, we are able to find the quadratic polynomial by using this formula. But in the next situation, given sum of the zeros and product of zeros, if alpha and beta are the zero, sum of the zeros is denoted by alpha by beta. Product of zeros is denoted by alpha into beta. What? Sum of the zeros is denoted by alpha plus beta. Product of zeros is denoted by alpha into beta. When these two values are given, how do you find the quadratic polynomial? Which is very easy. So now we know that without actually finding the zeros, in this video we will learn the formula to find the sum of the zeros and product of the zeros of a quadratic polynomial. Without actually finding the zeros of a quadratic polynomial, we can find the sum of the zeros, that is alpha plus beta, by using the formula minus b by a. And we can find the product of the zeros by using the formula, that is alpha into beta equal to c by a. Okay? Thank you.